High Makers presents Illuminati Talk, 50 versus Diddy. Let's go. What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Once again, High Makers presents Illuminati Talk, 50 versus Diddy. And have y'all heard, how y'all been paying attention to the fiasco that is the 50 versus Diddy fiasco? Hold up, we about to get into it. My boy Dwayne's supposed to be coming through here. Dwayne's supposed to be coming through here and pay me a little visit as well. Am I going from all three? Yeah, I'm going from all three. Let me go on here. Pop. All right, boom. So I can see the comments and things of that nature. Uh, and yeah, now we about to just get it cranking today. I'm gonna have my co-host, right? My co-host, Mystery Girl, in the background, having this conversation with me, going over these topics with me. Uh, I'm gonna see, let everything play out, let everything do what it do. Before we begin, let me just do this real quick. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that I bring my I told you man in here.
I told you we'd be deathless. We just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat.
It's just the law. Black people are slaves and white people own them. That's just the way it is.
I know. Just don't understand it, I guess.
Well, think of it this way, Kizzy.
Hey man, hey man. Man, I hit Dwayne up. He told me he gonna pass through on me. So we'll see how that go. We'll see how that go. But 50 versus Diddy. Let's talk about it. What is your opinion on it at first? My opinion on it at first is number one, distractions. What up, what up? Let everybody come on into the group. What you feel? We got a few things we're gonna talk about. We got a few things we're about to talk about real quick. A few topics we're gonna discuss. Got my co-host in the back. She about to hit us with the latest viral news, the latest viral talks, or the latest viral topics that have been going on in the world today. And I will be simply just giving my humble opinion on it. It's Friday night. You just got free mind. You is a look, Quantum Quarters. Quantum Quarters says, free my nigga Diddy. Big Meat says, quick question. I think I'm Big Meat. Let's go, Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You feel me? Let's go, man. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Everybody's tweaking the let's go. We tweaking the let's go. We about to go. We about to go. We just, buddy, what is your name? I am High Magus, formerly known as Chakra Doctor. Chakra Doctor is now just a full company now. But that's everybody know me from Chakra Doctor. Everybody know me as the greatest wizard in the world. Everybody know me. Some people know me as Ra. Some people know me as Lucifer. Some people know me as a lot of names. You dig what I'm saying? And these are all literal, not figurative. Is my profile picture clear? Is my profile picture clear? No, that motherfucker ain't clear. We can't see who the fuck you is. Nigga. What we on? We about to talk about what is this thing that's going on for, you know, the this is it a distraction? Is it a long behind the scenes beef finally playing out on the front end in this 2025 digital age? Like, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure this out because is this a publicity stunt to give Diddy some money while he in jail? Is this Diddy's payment for going to jail during his humiliation ritual? Is this Diddy's recompense like with Lil Durk? Remember Lil Durk got the $12 million award settlement canceled and all that stuff while he's in jail, right? Doing this nigga. Hold on. Yakub, the supplanter, is entered the building. I was waiting on my boy to get the stage real quick. Okay.
What's up, man?
Man, what it do, man? Long time, brother. Congratulations, baby.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. He in the other, he up. I might get him to do a cameo on the live real quick.
Yeah, man. What you doing? What you doing, man? You playing Call of Duty or something?
Nah, I'm playing hell with my son, man. His birthday. Nate, give me the camera, man. Oh shit.
Oh, the camera went out, man. You went out.
There you go. He over there.
What up? What up? What up, little bro? How you doing, man? You better be good, brother. You better be good. You got a good daddy. You better be good, man.
He said he will. He good. You know, he got good grades, A's and B's. You know, this your Uncle Chakra doctor right here. We gotta go to Atlanta and see him this month.
Yeah, man. Look, I got the content studio ready now. I built the content studio. Come on through, man. We're gonna interview you, Dwayne McClain. You feel me?
You got a content studio?
I got a content studio now, bro. So we could it got a lounge and everything. We could just shoot content in that joint. We could get people in it. We could get people, invite guests, have an audience, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Yeah, you know I got some time off because maternity leave. So I got 6 weeks off. Yeah, we can make that happen.
All right, well shit, let's make that happen for shit. Sure. Hold on, let me see if I can tap on this. All right, boom.
What you talking about? We talking about shit?
Man, so right now we talking about 50 versus Diddy. Is this a long time beef behind the scenes finally bubbled into the surface in this new age of internet technology? Is this Diddy's humiliation ritual payouts due to the Netflix documentary? Is Diddy getting paid from this Netflix documentary? And this is his way of getting paid for the Netflix documentary for doing the you know what humiliation ritual, you know what I mean? Or is this just, karma finally coming back to get Diddy after all this time?
It could be karma, man. You know, he did a lot of wild stuff. But what's happening to him? Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. I mean, he about to get out in 5 years.
I mean, if you look at his face, man, his whole face done turned white. Every single hair on his head is white.
Well, he been great. He just was using Beijing.
Oh, okay. So he was hitting us with the dyes and stuff.
His hair been great. He just had to die.
Man, listen, paying for all these lawyers, he gonna be in jail. You know he faces 77 more of these offenses. So not only he's been convicted, but he faces 77 more of these offenses in the form of lawsuits and civil and all kind of other stuff. So they trying to drain his pockets. It look like.
Yeah, try to drain his pockets and get him out of here.
So you think it's because he was? You think it's because he had stepped on the beast's toes by going against Bellagio?
Most definitely that, and he also had them boys on camera too. He had the wrong man on camera. He had the wrong.
He had the wrong what?
He had the wrong guy on camera, the wrong white man on camera.
Ah.
Yeah, you can put the niggas on camera, but you can't record everybody else. He had probably Bill Clinton or somebody sleeping. Yes, I know.
Yeah, see, he wasn't big enough for the pond he was swimming in.
Mm-hmm. He got too big for his britches.
Yeah, that's what they always show you. So basically, they like Shadur Sanders him on another level though.
What you mean Shadur Sanders?
You know how Shadur Sanders was supposed to come out #1, but they did all kind of stuff and he ended up coming out late #5. Everybody knew it was just them exercising their power over him.
Oh yeah.
So is this the beast just exercising their power over Diddy?
Mm-hmm. Most definitely, they exercise their power over him. Cause he was banned out. Anybody else would be banned out.
Or is it just him? Or is it just his time to pay the piper? You know what I mean?
It could be his time to pay, cause you know when you make them contracts, you only popping for so long.
Okay.
You only popping for so long. You ain't popping forever.
Yeah, you ain't popping forever. You know what I mean? Shit. But So you see the documentary yet?
Yeah, I watched all 4 episodes.
Yeah. So
Hey,
what you
and let me
got?
say this.
So what you got to say about the Tupac and Biggie situation? Do you think that Diddy xed out Tupac and Biggie?
Hell yeah, he got rid of both of them so he can shine. Hell yeah, I think he did. Most
So
definitely.
you think Tupac and Biggie was like really like on a cool his sacrifice to the goat Lucy?
Yeah, I think Diddy got rid of both of them, sacrificed both of them. Yeah,
Because
he
that's why.
wanted
Because
both.
remember, the reason why I'm asking is because Eminem was the one who exposed it first in that rap song. I forgot the name of that rap song, but Eminem was the one who exposed it first. And you know, Eminem and 50 is like
What he saying? What Eminem say?
in a rap song. Eminem came and said, "I do, I do you worse than something like the shit you did that got Biggie and Pac killed." And he said that in a rap. Y'all could go, genius that. You can go, lyrics genius or rap genius that. And he was beefing with, I think he beefing with, at the time he was beefing with that white dude that Diddy had signed. And Diddy was throwing shots at Eminem through that white dude, MGK,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he was throwing shots through the white dude, MGK, and MGK and Eminem was going through a battle. And while MGK and Eminem was going through a battle, during the song, he mentioned that Diddy got Tupac and Biggie x'd out.
I believe he did.
Yeah, me too. Cause I remember when I was coming up and it had happened, that was the
Mm-hmm.
word on the street. The word on the streets was uh it wasn't about no Illuminati, conspiracy theory shit. It was just like, no, Diddy got them boys whacked on some like, mob type kick.
Mm-hmm.
And
And then think about it, he
and
became the man when they both died.
he
He became
became
the man.
the man when bro, nobody see this. Comment, follow, share, save, like. Comment, follow, share, save, like. Man, this dude went. He was Diddy before they died, but after they died, 2 people came up during those. 2 people went skyrocket through the roof after those 2 deaths. Jay-Z and Diddy.
Mm-hmm. That's
Jay-Z
it.
wasn't making none of that noise when Biggie and Pac had that yeah. But boy, as soon as them 2 dudes died, bro, Jay-Z and Diddy went through the roof, and now they're billionaires, or supposed billionaires. Oh, that's another thing I want to ask you. Do you think they got real billionaire status, or do you think that's just something that they propagandize to make it look like a certain few of us make it?
They propaganda. I make sure her few was making. I see they took away Kanye West billions fast. They took his billions away instantly, so they don't really have billions.
Right.
They don't really have them billions. That's just something to prop them up. Make them feel good. Here, nigga, a little bit of money for you. Feel good.
Because
You know.
you see, they say Michael Jordan is a billionaire, LeBron is a billionaire. You don't believe. So who do you believe are the billionaires, and who do you believe are not the billionaires?
The blacks are billionaires. But here's the thing: a billionaire ain't nothing to a guy with an infinite amount of money. Like the real people with money, they got trillions. Yeah, so let these niggas be happy with a billion. And then it's today's society. So look, $1 billion is like $1 million now with inflation.
Bet what we got on next?
That's it.
Think about Diddy filing a lawsuit.
So that's another thing. Boom. What do you think about Diddy filing a lawsuit against Netflix? Diddy is suing Netflix. Diddy is supposedly proposing to sue Netflix for $1 billion. Speaking of billionaires,
He ain't gonna win.
you don't think Diddy gonna win the bill? So hold on. Why was 50 able to even release? So that's what I'm saying. Diddy got to be getting paid for this on some type of level. That's his image and his likeness. It's the number one thing on Netflix right now. Diddy and the director, 50 and the director of Netflix is doing a world tour on this same documentary right now. You trying to tell me Diddy ain't getting paid nothing?
Unless they're not making no money off of it. I don't know who believe that though.
So you think Diddy ain't making no money off this?
No, 50 not making no money. They giving it out for free.
So hold on, you think 50 not making no money?
I doubt that. I doubt it.
Oh, so man, 50. Yeah, they gotta be making a buck, man. They gotta be making. They ain't doing that for free. Nah, you ain't about to tell me they doing that one for free.
Yeah, I doubt that.
What make you think they're doing it for free?
No, I'm saying that be the only way they won't get charged if it's free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to tell you because 50 making it ain't about money. 50 ain't even talking.
You said 50 ain't talking.
50 ain't talking if it ain't about money.
Yeah,
That's what they said.
Diddy might be suing him.
That's what they said. They said Diddy getting ready to sue Netflix for $1 billion for using his image and his likeness, and he ain't getting paid for it. And it's a #1 Netflix series. How the hell me, Sean Combs, the owner, mogul, billionaire, 100 millionaire, at least he's 100 millionaire, something like that, and he has a #1 Netflix series, all defaming. It's defaming him, basically ruining him. Because even if they take the Netflix series down, we can't unsee the documentary.
Yeah.
We can't unsee. Listen, and old boy, whoever old boy is that's talking about him. I forgot that dude name on the documentary. It's the black dude with the dreads. I forgot his name, but he really, really, really exposing them, bro. He really, really exposing them, and
Who
it's
Lil
like,
Rod?
dang. It reminds me of Drake. Will Diddy get a break?
Will he get a break?
Yeah, what do you see happening overall to Diddy? Because my thing was, I said Diddy, I feel like they was gonna X him out in jail. I felt like that he was gonna do like 2-3 years, and when it's almost time for him to come home, something crazy was gonna happen to him, and they was gonna X him out in jail because he know too much dirty laundry. But they just playing it cool right now. You feel what I'm saying? But they just gonna let a few years pass by, and boom, and before he get home, they gonna blammer him on some CIA, we don't let our agents tell the secrets type shit. Epstein him. They're gonna Epstein him.
I don't know. They might Epstein him. I ain't putting that past nobody. They might Epstein him out. They might.
I don't know. What,
But
it's
gonna be too much.
what do you see happening as the overall outcome?
Man, he gonna get out and make some money.
So he get out, and right now he gonna be getting out like 2029. He gonna be getting out in 2029.
And then back dick in.
Guitar 112993. I appreciate the love, bro. I appreciate
Then
that,
when we get
man.
out, then we back. Fist and nuts in hand.
I think they're gonna hit him with the Godfather Part 2, whatever 3 scenario where he in the cafeteria doing whoopty woo and such hit him with the oopty wop, and next thing you know, he's out of here. We
Hey, but
finally
no,
got rid of the
someone's
gatekeeper
gonna
who
die?
had all our secrets in the vault.
You think Candace Owens gonna die?
Huh?
Candace Owens. They want to kill her.
See, this is what I think is happening, right? Hold on, what you said, Candace?
Kirk Burrows.
Oh, Kirk Burrows. I don't know who Kirk Burrows is.
Kirk Burrows is Charlie Kirk's wife.
Telling all the secrets.
Oh, the boy that was telling all the secrets. His name Kirk Burrows. Kirk Burrows was putting him under the ground. He owned Bad Boy with him. Why the dude who owned Bad Boy with him came out with all the secrets?
Who you talking about? I don't know who Kirk Burrows is.
Kirk Burrows is the dude that founded Bad Boy with Diddy. The dude with the dreads on the documentary telling the story.
Oh yeah. Him. What about him?
He the one. He is the the smoking gun. The guy that owned Bad Boy with Diddy telling the exclusive details of the Diddy party, telling exclusive details of how Diddy was a drug addict, telling exclusive details of how Diddy was a womanizer and a woman abuser, telling the secrets of how Diddy used to treat his artists. Every single one of his artists is dead. All of his artists, everybody that was close to him that can tell his story are gone. Dead. It's like Diddy is a black widow spider, and everybody that deals with Diddy ends up dying or end up bankrupt without any money, and he ends up with all the moolah. That's how he got to the billion. He was playing people out their moolah, and then he X'd out Tupac, he X'd out Biggie, he X'd out Heavy D, X'd out Craig Mack, X'd out everybody that was close to him. And everybody knows this, but nobody is just, coming out with this until, oh boy, Kirk Burrows, the dude that founded Bad Boy, is on.
Mhm.
He is the piece that gives the Bad Boy documentary its validity. The founder of Bad Boy, the co-founder of Bad Boy, gives 50 all the ammo he needs. You're the co-founder of Bad Boy. You worked with this guy for over a decade. You know his dirty secrets and his dirty laundry. You was there when he did this. You was there when he did that.
Right.
He telling all the secrets.
So what you think? What you think?
I think there has been an internal tie within the organization, the table. We're just gonna call it that, the table or the organization, like they do on John Wick. You feel what I'm saying? And you thinking about this puts yourself at okay. Let's go. Look at what's going on. You got Trump over here doing all this stuff, shaking up all this ground, right?
Mhm.
You got Peru over here just said that the train stations is going to be rendered a mental illness. And then they said Trump administration proposing that too. Train station is going to be a mental illness, right? And then you got all of this other political stuff going on and all of this other stuff. You got, whatchamacallit just took over their country. Is Belgium? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken,
Yeah.
the Belgian government or the Bulgarian or something like that, Bulgarian. That's what it is. The Bulgarian government just stepped down. The people took over the government over in Italy, and then Elon Musk keep getting on X talking about white people are dying. White people are dying. Help us save white people. We need to make more babies. All of this going on, and then they just
Mhm.
gonna hit us with a 50 and a Diddy beef. I feel like it's a distraction.
Most definitely distraction.
I feel like they're really just making a WWE quick dollar off of our naivety
Facts.
of things.
You hit down the money.
You know what I mean? In the end, when it's all said and done, you have to realize that, hey man, these things are bubbles within bubbles. So when one bubble start bursting and the other bubble start bursting, and you start getting the information from the bubbles bursting, man, hey, bro. I'm not saying that everything the dude said is valid, but when your own co-founder, the co-founder of your entire, legacy, comes out and says that you did these what people today considers horrible things,
Mhm.
it makes you reevaluate. It makes you reevaluate. Man, look how he did all the artists. Why? How can he be brother love if he did that to all his artists?
He evil dude, man. It got something to do with him being a Scorpio, man. That's a weird sign, bro.
Oh, hold on here. Oh, Diddy is a Scorpio too, huh? The
Yeah,
male Scorpio, boy, the male Scorpios go crazy.
when they
I
want
know,
something,
yeah, and come to think about it, a dude I know from New Orleans, uh, back when I was back in the day, living that life, a dude I know from New Orleans, he was a Scorpio, straight, stone, bone, X you out, and go eat him a cheeseburger and laugh about it and joke about it and talk about it afterward. But I already know you got things to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to intrude on your space, bro. I just
nah,
wanted you to drop
it didn't
through.
go live, man. I just want to pull up. Let's see,
I
man.
appreciate it, man.
All right, man,
Have your
hold it
back,
down.
bro.
We'll go live this week.
I bet.
Uh,
Boom. You know what I mean? What's next?
So there's been a trend going on with women recording videos about getting child support. So recently, a judge has reported denied Future's baby mama's request for $53,000 a month in child support.
$53,000 a month, Johnson. Listen, wait. See, this is what I don't understand, y'all. This is what I don't understand. What child needs $53,000 per month? What child? Wait a minute. What? I feel like this. You need to separate what payment is for the child and let them know that, hey, look, some of that payment is going to the mama. So you don't say, hey, this is child support. Say child support and baby mama support, or child support and mother of child support. You feel what I'm saying? That way you can say, all right, this much goes to the baby, and you can put that in a fund, or you can put that in something where, you know, the mother and the father gets to decide where the money goes for the baby, you know, via the court system or via whatever system. But $53,000 per month for child support is absurd. Why is it absurd? Because at the end of the day, no child, no person who's not working for it needs 53 grand a month. The only person that needs 53 grand a month is the person that's grinding for 53 grand a month. That's it. But no child needs 53 grand a month. That's crazy. So, well, shout out to Future. Look, Future still finessing. Future still finessing. How Future still finessing? He dug this baby mom. Hey, I think, see, me, then when I go into my conspiracy theory mind, it'd be like, is this just another propaganda vehicle to keep me distracted from my higher self? I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Gemini, what does a female need $53,000 a month in child support for? What is she buying for the child that costs $53,000 per month? Is the child sick? Is the child, what's going on? $53,000 per month, what?
It was denied, and instead they ordered him to pay $3,200 per month.
Okay, 3,200. 3,200 for child support and for the child per month. That's roughly what? That's like 40 grand a year. 40 grand a year to take care of the child. Between 40 and 50, not $53,000 a month, $53,000 per year. If you're future, because then you got multiple children. So when you got multiple children, you gotta lay up there and stretch that out. Wait a minute. Why you think that boy sold that catalog? That boy got buku kids. That boy got buku churn. You think I'm about to give you $53,000 a month? All the rest of my baby mamas gonna want $53,000 a month, and I'm gonna not be future anymore. I'm gonna be the past. I'm literally gonna be the past. Why? Because y'all about to break me right now with $53,000 a month. Because soon as this baby mama get 53 grand a month, guess what? The other baby mama, Motown, the other baby mama gonna want 53 G's a month. I got eight children. I got 8 children. All they mamas gonna want $53,000 a month if I buck break and give you 53 bandos. Listen, I can give all of y'all 3,200. I can give everybody in here 3,200 per child, like income tax. 53 grand a month. Nah, that's billionaire child support money. That's like super multi-millionaire. You got $500 million child support money. And even then it's still highway robbery. Even then it's still a scheme. Man, child support has always been a scheme to get, to get the GOV into the black man's BIZ. Ooh, that was a bar. Child support has always been a scheme to get the GOV meddling and mingling into the black man's BIZ. You feel me? Yeah, man, that's crazy. And that's crazy and that goes to show you, the depths that a female will go to break that pocket, bro. That's a scam. That's a scam if I ain't never seen one. You know what I mean? So but 3,200, I would say, if I'm future, I'm giving them 5 apiece. If I'm future, 75, 85, $100 million nigga, 5 a month. If I got 8 kids, that's 8 times 5 is what, 40? That's 40 grand a month for all my children. 5 apiece on all of them. That's how that's going. 40 bands a month for all the kids. That's going to be roughly $480,000 a year. I can manage that as a multi-millionaire, 480 bands a year on child support. That's not including what my children gonna want when they get older, the college, the schooling, the clothing, the shelter, the food. No, he paying them 5 a month, and I guarantee you them children is calling him saying, Daddy, I want this, Daddy, I want that. My dad's future. You think I'm not about to hit my daddy up? Future not telling his children, man, go ask your mama, I'll just give her $5,000. ain't saying that. Nigga said that boy, no, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Hold on, man. Let's remove the disrespect, man. Let's remove the disrespect right quick, man. All right, boom. All right, so anyway, what's next?
So Charlie Kirk's Xing out has really gotten some white folks shaking in their boots. Elon Musk has recently come out and said that he can't go out in public after Charlie Kirk's murder. What say you?
So Elon Musk says that he can't go outside and he's afraid to go outside after Charlie Kirk's unaliving, getting X'd out. Wang dang doodle danky live on air. On one hand, I can feel him, and on the other hand, I can't feel him. On one hand, I can feel him because, it's a war strategy. Hey, you can't, as soon as you get a guy like Elon Musk is, if Elon Musk goes out in public right now, it's going to be a frenzy, it's going to be a crowd, way bigger than Charlie Kirk's crowd. How are you going to be able to spot, if they was able to wang dang doodle danky Charlie Kirk, and they was able to hit at Donald Trump, man, Musk is scared right now. Musk is scared. All that money, algorithm guy 9, all that money. And that boy is scared to go outside for fear of getting wang dang doodle danky. That wang dang, look at, he seen that red fluid spilling out of Charlie Kirk's jugular vein and said, oh no, you ain't gonna catch me like that, buddy. I'm about to stay on the inside. Somebody said Elon be lying. Lying about what? Put me on game. What Eli be lying about, man? What Elon be lying? Essentially, who in Hollywood or who in within the puppet or the power elite structure is telling telling the truth, the absolute truth? The government lying, let alone Elon. But if I'm Elon and I just seen that bullet graze Trump ear, and he just barely made it out. He almost got wang dang doodle danky right there in the same spot that Charlie Kirk got hit at. And right after they missed the Donald, wait a minute, they going after presidents with this? I'm just a little white guy from South Africa that made it big because I'm a genius. I ain't really about that life. I got 13 children to live for. I got 13 kids. You think I'm about to get in front of a crowd of people or go into public so that they can oopty-wop me, hit me with the Charlie Kirk? No, sirree. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to lay up there and do some stuff on the back end that's going to, X out a few people. Watch, you about to see. Watch how many people start getting X'd out from now all the way through January. See, when the white folks get scared, they start blowing up stuff. They start doing all kind of crazy stuff. So yeah, nah, man. I feel like Elon is, we never said that. Well, Elon do be doing some big talking though. It's crazy to see how Elon doing all that big talking, but he's scared to move though. You can't be talking about you trying to be the world's first trillionaire and you scary. The world's first trillionaire. Why you ain't got none of them robots with you, bro? Wait a minute. This is why you ain't got. Hold on. Why don't you have the neural link inside of your brain being able to foresee situations and giving you telepathy? And why you ain't got? Why when you walk you ain't surrounded by robots walking in formation, Elon? Elon, why aren't you walking in formation with the robots, bro? And you're supposed to have top-notch security robots. You're supposed to have robots that got umbrellas that block all angles that anybody can't even hit you. I'm Elon Musk, and I move like Tony Stark. I walk in a bubble. Look at me with all my robots. Why? See, this is the thing that lets you know these dudes be capping in their raps. If you are the dude that's sending rockets to space and bringing it back and landing it, and Mr. Reusable Rocket, Mr. Electric Car, Mr. PayPal, Mr. You name it, Mr. Tesla, right? Mr. Starlink. Why? Why don't you have a a whole network of Starlink. Why you don't have a whole bunch of drones just hovering around you, ready? I wish a nigga would jump stupid on Elon. Why you don't go into the UN peace summits? I'm just giving you an idea. Maybe you haven't thought about it yet. You know, you're thinking about companies and run. But you know what's going to be the ultimate display of bravado, Elon? That's going to put even, you know, your enemy's going to be like, oh, wait a minute. When you mobilize your robots to be a security force for you, Elon, you won't be the man until you able to call a nigga and say, don't make me hit you with the robot. Don't make me hit you with the man. Listen, until Elon can call and say, hey, look. And the Elon, look, and the robot showing at your door, and motherfucker hovering. Zzz. Elon Musk said, quit playing, bitch, or it's over with for you. And gone. You ain't doing it. Unless you is doing that and everybody know you doing that. That's why, you know, I don't know, you might be a bully behind the scenes. I don't know. Is Elon Musk a bully behind the scenes? Because a lot of people who be claiming like that they're innocent and that they're afraid, they're really the ones that's really, really the terrorists. Like, and I'm not calling Eli terrorists. I'm just saying, you know, they're the ones that really be getting it on. What's next, man? That's crazy. Elon's scared to go outside. Elon scared to go outside. Mr. I'm about to be a trillionaire is scared to go outside. Elon, come get you some magic from High Magus, bro. Come holler at the great grand holy mother. If you ain't drunk the chrome and did all that crazy stuff and you really want to see good for humanity, tell one of your people to call my people. We ain't gotta do lunch, man. All you gotta do is you know, put your money where your mouth at, man, and that magic gonna protect you, bro. You'll be able to move freely amongst the elite that you are with. But if you had anything to do with that, you know, other stuff, don't even worry about it.
So let's move on to Boosie. You know, Boosie has a big family. He's always doing big things with his family. And he is bringing up an issue that a lot of Black families encounter. So he's recently come out on his Instagram and said that he wants all his children to know if their relationship isn't working, come home. If the bills are overwhelming, if they don't feel safe, if they don't feel that anything is right and they need to come home, come home. He has never believed in saying that they're 18 and they're grown. My kids are forever my kids, and I will always want them to know they can come home.
I agree. You know, that's how generational wealth starts. When none of your kids could say they'll ever be homeless. When none of your kids could say they'll ever be, you know, without a home to live in. Every man. Let's get one thing clear. Let's one thing clear. Do you believe Elon Musk behind all this AI? Uh, Give me what you're talking about. Give me what you're talking about. So, Solo Forever. What part? Because he has his own AI. Grok is a wonderful AI. I need to try Grok. Man, Elon is doing a lot of things that I respect him for. He's keeping the freedom of speech lines open with buying out Twitter and, you know, buying Twitter and turning it into X. You know what I'm saying? He's created an alternative. He created his own lanes in a lot of places. But back to Boosie. Let's get it clear. Let's not get it twisted. Boosie is a Louisiana nigga. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from New Orleans to be exact. I'm just gonna be real with you. Being from Louisiana, we live, us males from Louisiana. I'm just gonna say niggas from Louisiana, the NFL, the real NFL, niggas from Louisiana. We live an extra, ultra, most of us, most of the males who've come up in Louisiana, we are bred differently. Let's just say that. I'm not saying anything about any other place, but Boosie is actually living a life that most males would probably want. Being able to have multiple kids for multiple baby mothers, rich AF, with a 2, 3, 4, 500 acre compound, mansion, cars on cars on cars, fans on fans on fans, diehard. I'm talking about diehard fans who completely, absolutely love him. He don't need no major publicity. He don't gotta. Boosie ain't never put on the fingernail polish. Boosie ain't never wore the dress. Boosie ain't never. You ain't never can anybody tell me when they caught Boosie doing the any of the you know that stuff. You can't see it. He's one of the few people. He's one of the few people, one of the few voices that holds the LGBTQIA community accountable for what they're doing in the eyes of the public as it pertains to children. Um, he's very outspoken about the way that's another Scorpio. Hi, Boosie is Scorpio. That's another Scorpio, right? I'm from I was locked up in Jonesboro. That's crazy. Solo forever. I was locked up in Jonesboro, you heard me? And yeah. Yeah, he did. I ain't gonna lie, he did sacrifice though. Tanala LaFleur. He did some unalivings. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that most definitely. X'd out. People close to him got X'd out and all kind of stuff. But even that though, he beat that. Every every rapper wants Boosie's portfolio. Don't get it twisted. Every single rapper wants Little Boosie's street cred. Every rapper wish they had Little Boo. Anybody said out of all the rappers with the greatest street cred, which rapper would you street cred would you want? Everybody will pick Lil Boosie. Everybody will pick Lil Boosie or NBA YoungBoy. Not really NBA YoungBoy got a few people coming out calling this and that, but not everybody wish they had Boosie street cred. Yeah. Who else? Well, I don't know about none of the young kids, but I know for sure Boosie street cred is coveted. Gucci Mane. Does everybody wish they had Gucci Mane street cred? Gucci Mane done did some suspect stuff to damage the street cred. Boosie ain't never did nothing suspect to damage the street cred. That's why he's so solid in the game. If y'all pay attention, Lil Boosie do shows after show after show after show, and he has no major mainstream backing. Thank you, King Lion. What happened to our history in the future since they what he said? What happened to our history in the future since they took it away from the schools? You got phrase it better again. What you mean? What happened to our history in the future since they took it away? What happened? What's happening to our history? I don't know what you mean, but if I can try to interpret it, dang, yeah, what happened? Yeah, we're coming back into that knowledge for sure, for sure. That is bubbling to the surface. What's next?
So speaking on the alphabet community, said Boosie also holds people accountable in that community for the things that they're doing with the children.
Yeah.
We got a couple topics on that. So new law in Italy bans surrogacy for LGBT individuals and couples.
So you're saying that in Italy, they're banning train stations from getting females to be surrogates to birth their babies?
Right.
I believe in that. How you gonna come from a woman? So basically, y'all, a surrogate, for those who don't know, a surrogate is a female who donates her body to becoming pregnant for couples that can't have babies. For whatever reason. You can't have a baby, or your wife can't make this or that, or your husband can't do this or that. You get a surrogate or some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. But it's mostly for the woman. When a woman can't produce, she gets a surrogate. A surrogate will take in the husband's sperm and they will implant her egg and his sperm into her body. It will still be their baby with her egg and his sperm, but it will be planted into another body because her body can't carry it. Good to see you, the renegade. I appreciate the love. Comment, follow, share, save, like. And so when people can't have a baby, they get a surrogate. Now they're saying in Italy, it is banned. If you are a train station, if you walk around here and you decided that your sexual preference was going to be the same sexual preference, you can't opt out and sacrifice a woman's body to make a kid for you when your lifestyle literally goes against having kids. This is what get me about that community. You know for a fact that if we took every gay male and put them on an island right now, if through time they would be X'd out. Nature would naturally X them out. Why? Because there will be no more procreation. So, what happens in a world right now? Remember, Trump is going in right now. Remember, Mr. Donald Trump, man, shout out to Donald Trump for giving us the channels back, man. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Donald Trump for giving us the channels back. I wrote him a letter. He gave us the channels back. I also want to say shout out to all of the audience in the DMTV2 family, the Wayne McClain TV family, and the High Magus TV family. Shout out to everybody who have been waiting on us to drop this fire again. You feel me? Man, shout out to everybody, man. I hope y'all have a great winter solstice. I hope y'all guys have a great fake New Year and a great real New Year. You know what I mean? I pray to the great grand holy mother of all divine that everybody who is working towards their higher goals and shunning all of the bull crap, I pray y'all make it to the finish line and celebrate, dance, pop your bottles, and pop your models, whatever you want to do. But you know, in this world today, I'm just analyzing. You know, I'm piggybacking off of this. In this world today, I'm just analyzing that this is the results of what happens when you go too far. See, they were supposed to keep this stuff in the closet where it was. If y'all would have kept y'all stuff in the closet, there wouldn't be no laws making against you guys. Why? Because y'all kept y'all sexual preference and secrets to yourself. But because you want to go above and beyond the call of duty to show us that you are sexually attracted to the same sex or whatnot, now it is incumbent upon us who don't want to hear about that, don't want to talk about that, don't want to know about that, don't have nothing to do about that, and definitely don't have our children to have anything to do about that. Now heterosexual people who believe in procreating are making laws against you because you forgot that majority of the lawmakers are people who procreate. The majority of the lawmakers, the majority of the Senate, the majority of the Congress, the majority of the judges are all, even if they're doing stuff behind closed doors, they still understand that we must procreate. Elon Musk is going on a tour campaigning right now. Keep on telling everybody that, you know, the world of Caucasians is dwindling because they're not making any more babies. And he blames a big part of it on the LGBTQIA movement. Now, don't think that this dude ain't put no money. This dude is worth hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars. Don't think he's not putting no money behind this with Trump in office. The dude Trump let him come and do the Doge. He came in and wrecked the IRS. He came in, man. Man, look at the dude came in, wrecked the IRS, wrecked everything. And I'm talking about when I say wrecked it. Let me understand what I mean. Wrecked it in the terms of all of those who were in power that supported that movement. Everybody who was making laws against heterosexuals. Everybody who was making statutes and codes and bills being passed against heterosexual behavior completely got wrecked. The whole Democratic Party got blam. Thank you, ma'am. All of them being exposed, man. All of them being exposed for lunatics, and they're literally saying, "Hey, listen, we are passing legislation, and we're starting over here. It starts in those countries first, and then it migrates over here. And we are passing legislation that is going to. Because remember, we got off that legislation. Remember, this used to be classified as a mental illness in the 60s and 70s and 40s and 50s. 40, 50, 60, 70. This was classified as a mental illness. I don't care about nobody being gay. But at least back in the day, the males knew that they were gay. The males did not think that they were females at all. They knew that they were males and they just like it that way. They wasn't on no, oh, we females and we need to play in female sports and use female restrooms. And if you don't call us a female, and if you don't call me that which was I wasn't assigned at birth, then I'm going to make your life a living hell. Oh, no, you not, says Mother Nature. Because I told you before, if we take all of y'all and put y'all on an island, y'all will all be X'd out because Mother Nature, y'all not gonna be able to procreate. So now that you're not able to procreate, you want to sacrifice surrogate mother wombs so that you can adopt this woman's baby and raise it wrong. This is crazy. So you want to go to Mother Nature for when you need a baby, but you don't want to abide by Mother Nature when it comes to abiding by your own nature that Mother Nature gave you. Good job, Italy. They said Trump. I think they said Trump about to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said Trump about to do it too.
And Mark Zuckerberg is going with his move to do it very secretly. He's removed transgender and non-binary features from the Meta Messenger.
Whoa. Mark Zuckerberg removed the transgender non-binary features off of the Facebook? See, I'm telling you, something's going on, y'all. They know something about, listen, something's about to happen. They know something about to happen, and they're getting their houses in order. Bro, I think Trump is a big bully, bro. I think Trump is going to these dudes with that Elon robot Starlink technology. I think let me think, man. I think that thing that Trump and Elon did when they did that fake breakup, right? Oh, I don't support Donald Trump anymore. That fake beef, that WWE fake beef. I think that was like just a ploy on a front so that what Elon is doing can be backed by Trump, and what Trump is doing can be backed by Elon, but they're not attached to one another anymore. Trump is a part of the brother. They're all a part of the brotherhood, but that don't mean the brotherhood don't go to war. They're all part of the brotherhood. That don't mean the brotherhood, everybody in the brotherhood like each other. They're all part of the brotherhood. That don't mean everybody in the brotherhood is all for one and all one for all. Last time I checked, the brotherhood X out their own. Cain X out Abel, brotherhood. Okay, Jacob X out Esau, brotherhood. So just because they're a part of the brotherhood don't mean they're on the same page. They got warring factions within the brotherhood, just like at Hogwarts. Slytherin wasn't cool with certain other factions at Hogwarts. You feel me? So just because they're a part of a brotherhood, just because they're a part of a cult, just because they're a part of a secret society, don't mean they don't have heartbeats and blood pumping through their veins. No, that don't mean they don't go to war. That don't mean they get at odds. That don't mean some of that stuff that's behind the scenes in the secret society don't spill over into our arena and we can decode it and decipher it because we can understand the language and symbolism of the elite. So I feel like that it's like an Elon Trump takeover going on behind the scenes, and everybody is really like, come on, man. Elon got the most money, Trump got the most power. Name a billionaire more powerful than Trump. Even though Donald Trump ain't got the biggest billions or the most billions, Donald Trump got something that a lot of billionaires just don't got. Gangster, the mob. Donald Trump has the Italian mafia. We'll break your kneecaps, bucko, if you don't listen to us and give $400 billion to America right now. China, if you don't give $400 billion to America right now, we're going to invest. You better invest $400 billion and we're going to shut down every Toyota in this bitch. And everybody going to have to buy Chevys. We'll make them do it too. You know our people stupid. We'll make them do it. You know they ain't number some sheeple. They ain't about to get into the streets and protest the sale of Toyotas. You better get in line, Japan. You better get in line, Wooty Woo. You better get in line, such and such. Or we gonna lay up there and cut our spending power, and you know our spending power runs the world. American sheeple spending power runs the world. And Donald Trump and Elon Musk are behind the scenes bullying the world to get back on the let me be sensitive with it real quick. To get back on the establishment's heterosexual agenda for humanity versus the de-establishment's, transgender, whatever you want to call that movement for the people, because that's a population control tactic. That's something I feel like that's that Bill Gates stuff. What's your take on the movie Leave the World Behind, which was produced by? Oh, so I feel like that was like them trying to go at the predictive program. I feel like that was them, fear mongering. Fear mongering is a big tactic that weak people use. Weak creatures. You see a weak creature, you look like a little chihuahua. A chihuahua has a fear tactic called, but chihuahua really ain't about to bite you like that. If you and you've seen the videos like that where the chihuahua is barking at the big dog, or the little dog is barking at the big dog, and they're through the fence. But when the fence open, the little dog curves out because the big dog is right there now. That's the same thing that's going on. But what do I think about the movie? First and foremost, I like the movie. It was a cool movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6.5. That's a lot coming from me because it takes a lot to impress me when it comes to movies, because most movies are just the same thing regurgitated and remixed and given to us. So it takes a lot to impress me with a movie. But what's next?
So you said something about Trump. You know, Trump is definitely making his move with the heterosexual movement, right? And it makes me think, with the last couple presidents that we did have and their support with the alphabet boys, was there a bigger agenda that was in motion that Trump sees that he's trying to eliminate? Because Trump has ordered the removal of the pride flags and the Black Lives Matter flags from all U.S. buildings worldwide.
Yes. Once again, it goes back to the internal war within the organization, within the internal war within the brotherhood and the sisterhood. Right? They got brotherhood, sisterhood, internal war going. What's going on? Y'all got to understand that everybody in the secret societies are not drinking the juice. Right? Don't think that every single person in the society is going behind closed doors and Xing out the babies and doing all of the crazy stuff. They got certain societies and certain orders and groups who get together in secret, and they don't do no heinous crimes of evil magnitudes, like, being an enemy of the earth, human trafficking, pedophile, rapists, racist, Satanists, or necrophiliacs, any one of that type of stuff. But they do meet in secret, and they probably do practice some magic, some sorcery, and some good. And they got secret societies out here that are actually good secret society. I am not a secret society. The Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is an open society. We don't have to do nothing in secret because she is the most powerful. So therefore, why would I have to move in secret when it ain't no secret that the Great Grand Holy Mother Board of All Divine is the most powerful? So therefore, we are an open society. But I'm speaking on the societies in general, there is a turning and a changing of the tide, where all things that were once secret are now becoming able to be disclosed. And it feels to me, this is what it feels like they're doing to me. It feels like there's on one end, they're saving face. Hey man, the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is here. Let's start saving face and getting in Great Mother's good graces before she fully kicks in. Before the blow up situation fully kicks in, and before everybody riding Great Mother Dick. Listen, I'm gonna tell you I told you what they did to me. When I was in Cali, the men in black came and hollered at me and said, hey, look, it's not us. We don't want no trouble with that lady, man. It is not us. We are not the ones doing, we're not the ones doing all of the weird stuff. We don't want no trouble with that lady, man. And it made me automatically made me reevaluate my whole stuff. And when you analyze it, this is what it feels like. It feels like people are separating themselves from that specific group of people who is doing that conspiracy theory type level of sorcery and witchcraft. It's like that dude that said, Big Mama coming home and all the children hurry up and trying to get their house in order before Big Mama come and inspect their house. You feel me? It's like let's hurry up and give black people their credits. Let's hurry up and remove this. And then so that's on one end. Then on the other end, they seeing, wait a minute, this LGBTQIA movement has the white population at a declined birth rate. And that's the main thing that I think Trump and Elon are up to. They're creating mechanisms that will force us to start having babies again. Now, black folks, we don't have no problem making babies, so that's not. We have we have a problem healing ourselves. We don't want to heal ourselves. We don't want to be fit. We don't want to be. We don't want to get the temple of God prepared for the ascension. We want to eat all the beef, all the pork, all the chicken, all the processed food, all the junk food. We want to eat all of these things, do all of these things, and then expect ourselves to go to that ascension process. And that's just not how the way. And that's just not how the way life goes, right? That's just not how the way life goes. Plug that up for me real quick. The charge right there. And that's just not the way life goes. It seems like, that's if black people talk about black people coming together, black people come together, black people come together. Black people would come together. I don't think that won't work. Dang it. You see? Oh yeah, you can take it, put it over there. I'm about to take this out. You can put it over here, right here. I'm sorry. So they're talking about black people don't never come together. Black people don't want to come together. I feel like black people will come together when black people heal themselves. The reason why black people really can't come together is because black people are too ill. Black people are too sick. Black people are too unhealthy. Black people lead the league in all of the wrong disorders, whatever the case may be. And most importantly, black people are too broke. Well, we're not gonna say broke. Black people are too broke-minded and crab in a bucket mentality. And you got to heal from all of those type of negative behavior. You got to heal from being a crab in a bucket. You got to heal from being an unhealthy person. You got to heal from growing up in a dysfunctional home. You got to heal your mind. You got to heal your body. You got to heal your spirit. You got to heal your soul. You got to heal your emotions. You got to heal the past traumas. You got to heal the people who died in your life. You got to heal. You got to heal your broke bank account. Quick side question, Doc. If someone pulls up on you in a very clean vehicle while wearing a black and white suit and randomly asks you if you work for the government, does that mean something? I don't know what that could mean. While they begin watching and following you, that's scare tactics. That's gang stalking scare tactics. Gang stalking scare tactics. What's up? What's next?
That brings me to the next topic. When you were talking about how black people need to heal, especially them being so unhealthy, and you know that Kennedy has been definitely changing things up as far as health issues within the United States. So recently, it is reported that he has banned all sodas and treats from the U.S. food stamp programs.
So now, first they said, look, at first you couldn't buy no junk food with your food stamps. But now they removing all sodas and unhealthy foods from the food stamp. In a minute, the only thing you're going to be able to buy with food stamps is fruits and vegetables. I'm telling you, they're trying to get you prepared for what's about to happen. 2026 is going to be the Band-Aid. 2027 is going to be the arm wrap. 2028, your arm going to be bleeding out the wrap. It's going to be broke. It's over with, bro. Get your stuff in order right now. 2026, 2027, get your shit together right now, because 2028, everybody who get that shit together in 2026 and 2027 won't have no problem with the crossover through the calamity. But if you didn't have your stuff together in 2026 and 2027, when it's time to cross over, when the calamity hit, you will not be able to cross over because you won't have all of your things in order to cross over. Whatever those things may be, whether it's your health, whether it's your money, whether it's your connections, whether it's your resources, whether it's your skill set, whether it's your talent, whether it's whatever the case may be, you won't have it in order because you use 2026 and 2027 to fuck off when you should have been using it to prepare. So think about this: if you're not eating these negative foods, then that means you're not participating in the statistics of obesity, which means that that the government is actually forcing us to get healthy. And notice how the Kennedy family is back in it. And remember, Kennedy was the last president to speak out openly. Before Listen, before Trump, Kennedy was the last president to speak out openly against the Illuminati, or the deep state, the whatever you want to call them, the Committee of 300, the Knights Templar. I call all that shit the Illuminati. All that shit the Illuminati to me, cause it's just a cool word to say. You know, I don't want to say, oh, that shit the Knights Templar. That shit sound whack. You know, they don't even sound catchy. At least the Illuminati sound like cold-blooded rap group. What you listening to? Listening to the Illuminati, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least that, you know what I mean? But if you really want to be technical, man, I call all that shit the Illuminati, bro. You know, whether it's the Freemasons, whether it's the Eastern Stars, whether it's the Sisterhood, Brotherhood, the, you know, and that, or that other hood. We ain't talking about, you know, we or that other hood, all that shit Illuminati to me, bro. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? 24. Was, you know, yeah, all of that, all of it. But look at it. So the Kennedys, the Trumps, and the Musks, right, and are basically teamed up to make America great again. And the reason why they say make America great again, because America used to be great, because they know America used to belong to black folks. But we ain't about to get into all that. Next topic.
America definitely does need to be pushed and forced into doing things that's healthy for them,
Right.
or just doing things in general that's good for them. So it seems that it says that alcohol use in the U.S. hits the lowest level in 90 years as Americans cut back on drinking. Do you think this is a forced action, or do you think this is a symptom of Americans coming into different knowledges, knowing that we are in the age of Aquarius?
Uh, I think it's just waking up. The awakening of the vibration of the earth will automatically repel the old frequency that kept us down. So you can't say the world is waking up, but they still drinking at an all-time high. Nah. One of the symptoms of the world waking up is the removal of toxic and negative substances from the society as a recreational use, fun thing to do. Right? When you're waking up, you're going to realize drinking alcohol on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, for that matter, is an unhealthy decision on your life. We know that alcohol or alcohol is an actual, you know, spirit. This is why they call it food and spirits. Do I think that this world is, you know, becoming more aware due to the knowledges? Yes, they're seeing the outcome of the people who came before them who were practicing these methods and substances, seeing their outcome not being successful and said, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that route. Why? My daddy was an alcoholic and I didn't like what alcohol did to him. Right. I'm just speaking from a personal experience. I feel like if you drink alcohol every day to unwind, you're an alcoholic. Period. If you need any substance every day to unwind, any physical substance, man, I don't care if it's marijuana. I don't care if it's, you know, the only substances I feel like you need or you would want to try every day are like supplements, like tea, you know, certain waters or certain different herbs or certain different, you know, healthy foods or something like that. But, you know, for you to be, you know, alcohol in it every day, they seen all them different people that and they seen we've seen the outcome to the alcoholic, and we don't want that for our children. We don't want that for ourselves. We don't want that for the society. And so therefore, I feel like just society as a whole during this wake up moment is just putting down all of the bull crap. You know what I mean? And alcohol and cigarettes are the two biggest bull crappers. So when that thing said 90%, cigarettes is at an all-time low for 90 in the last 90 years, then now we're making progress. But alcoholism is a natural progression. So that gets that would good. So what does that mean? Wait a minute. So if 90% is if alcohol has dropped 90%, or what it is,
No, it hits the lowest level in 90 years.
So if alcohol has hit its lowest level in 90 years, that means soon we won't have a need for the AA program. Because the AA program says that we're powerless over the addiction and the life is unmanageable. Notice how they say wine and spirits. See, wine is different from spirits. Now you say, oh, I'll sip me some wine. Cool. But you better not be sipping that much wine because most of the wine y'all getting is straight high fructose corn syrup poison. So, next one.
So with this separation that you said that the powers that be are trying to separate themselves from the people who are doing the heinous crimes and the people who are just doing the regular sacrifices,
Yes.
and things of that nature.
Yes.
I see that there's a lot of people being convicted and indicted for doing things with children that they're not supposed to. So recently, a Houston police captain was indicted for raping a child 85 to 100 times. Why is this just now being found out about?
Because it was secret and now all the secrets are bubbling to the top. So the reason why you see all these things being handled is because a changing of the guard is happening right in front of your face, family. A changing of the guard is happening right in front of your face. All of the old mythologies, all of the old magicians, all of the old magic, all of the old way of doing things, manipulation, all of the old secrets, all of the old ways are now being exposed. The people who are being exposed to the information or seeing the exposures are now able to free their minds. And those who, and a free mind is able to correct themselves, recalibrate themselves on a proper GPS, route to get to their destination. And so, with that being said, we're going to start seeing a lot more infighting that's happening because not only is there a changing of the guard, but there's also this big war, this big competition for your attention. And no matter what you say, you have an invisible spirit soul living inside of you. And if you start tapping into it, you start using it properly, the walls of Jericho are going to come tumbling down. But as long as you are distracted by what they say, then it's just recycling yourself through the good old rings of Saturn. I'm sorry, man, but that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? Another thing I wanted to say before we go to the next question, a lot of times when one is transitioning or transforming from one form to the next or transitioning from one level to the next, you will see a lot of the people who are trying to keep them down. You will see reactions from it, and it will look like some type of altercation. It will look like some type of turmoil. It will look like some type of exposure, but it's really just the natural goings ons of when something new is beginning and something old is ending. Next question.
Speaking of the separation, Hillary Clinton is going on her move.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. How much Hillary's trying to get out there?
$90 million.
That girl Hillary, man, listen. Hillary Clinton trying to sock it to Bill Clinton's rocket. Oh, hold up. Let me rephrase that again. Hillary Clinton is trying to sock it to Bill Clinton's pocket like a rocket for $90 million. Hillary Clinton is saying, the rumor has it, allegedly, that Hillary Clinton is literally about to divorce Bill Clinton amongst the Epstein files being released from Donald Trump. And she is also looking for a severance divorce package of $90 million. Wowzers. Hey, man, we worth 180. Give me a 90. You take 90. Man, I think that's a fair trade, though. If I'm cooling, and my wife really, and me and my wife really got it out the trenches like that, and all of a sudden we separate, you feel what I'm saying? If not 90 million, at least 50 million. I give you a little 50 piece. Give you a little 50 piece. You be on your own after that. Don't ask me for nothing. After I give you this. After I give you this, don't ask me for nothing. And I'm gonna make sure I get me a nice young tenderoni to help me spend the rest. And we're gonna have buku babies. I'm gonna be an old man having buku babies again. Shit. You know. But even Hillary Clinton is allegedly about to divorce Bill Clinton for 90 M's. Kobe about to lose 150 M's. Clinton, my nigga, I hate it had to be him. You wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. No, not 90 M's. Okay. $90 million is a lot of money, y'all. What's next?
So, hi, Magus. You are in Atlanta. And as you can see, there's a lot of things happening in Atlanta.
A lot of shit, a lot of crazy shit going on in Atlanta. A lot of weird, spooky, bizarre things going on in Atlanta. Please continue.
So one of those major things, we can see that a lot of fast food restaurants, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, so on and so forth, have been getting a lot of unalivings, shootings, and things of that nature going on.
Fast food CEOs got to make sacrifices too now. You be seeing, listen, you be seeing all of a sudden you see some random things, killings going on at certain fast food chains. That be the sacrifices that the fast food chain CEOs and higher ups had to make in order to keep the fast food chain going. Okay? Oh, such and such got oopty wop at McDonald's. Wooty woo got oopty wop at Burger King. Wooty woo such got hit up at the Popeyes. Oh boy, them got hit up at the Checkers. These be sometimes they be I like to call them one end they're involuntary sacrifices, meaning the sacrifices that come with just low vibrational food. Low vibrational food breeds low vibrational people. Low vibrational people breed low vibrational behavior, and low vibrational behavior spills out all over the news. That's what the news is specialty. The news specialty is to project the program of low vibrational behavior. Once they do that, now we can become desensitized to it. And once you become desensitized to something, you can become that which you are desensitized to. You're no longer sensitive to it. So listen, certain franchise owners, hell yeah. Certain franchise, all right, for instance, the American medical industry, ready? The American medical industry suffers a loss of 500,000 human souls every year due to malpractice. I don't believe it's due to malpractice. I believe malpractice is when you're practicing maliciously. That's what the mal stands for, right? And I feel like that when it comes to this brotherhood, sisterhood level, these people are making sacrifices on every level. The ones who with it. The ones who not with it, they're the ones who are trying to prevent sacrifices, right? But the ones who are with it, they're bragging about it. They're putting it in the news. They're putting it in the paper. They're putting it everywhere. And then on top of that, they're going to do it in broad day. Shoot in broad day. Shoot in broad day. Knock the whole window out in broad day. Oh, that's a little 80, baby, 80, baby. Listen, man. These people are a part of a squid game. These people are a part of a death cult. And in that death cult, they play two till the death games. McDonald's, listen, how many people does McDonald's gotta pay Goat Lucy to stay in business every year? How many people do Mark Zuckerberg got to get? How many people got to get unalived on Facebook? X'd out on Facebook, X'd out on social media. Y'all never found that weird? All these people dying on, man, listen, bro. It goes deep. I ain't about to go that deep, though. As a matter of fact, I done met the Mark. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to get off before I get spit on, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. All praise be to the great mother. Donate to the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine and the Magical Movement, the church where magic lives. If you or anybody you know need any money magic, hit me up. I am straight over here. hit me up. If you feel like it could explain the issue with Brother Panic, if you feel like it could, all right, yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that real quick before I go. Right now, I completely understand. Listen, Brother Panic Brother Panic is a Brother Panic was a magician like me. First and foremost, rest in peace, Brother Panic. He was a good rival. He was a good rival. I ain't gonna lie. He was bringing the smoke. His body wasn't held enough to battle me. Um, Understand that when me and Dwayne first teamed up, the whole Black conscious community was against us. Um, especially me, especially me. So all of your favorite Black conscious people has came at me negative in some way, shape, form, or fashion. From Charleston White to Dr. Umar to Young Pharaoh to Hassan Campbell to Rashad Jamal to Nature Boy to Brother Polite, uh, Brother Panic, you name it. You name it. They all have come at me in some way, shape, form, or fashion in a sideways, disrespectful way. And every single one of them that came at me are literally ruined. None of them got any of the clout that they had when they was trying to come at me sideways for bringing the people to Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. So, Brother Panic was one of the dudes that I had on my magical hit list. Go look at my YouTube. Go look at Dwayne's YouTube. It's called My Magical Hit List. And as you can see on my magical hit list, Brother Panic was one of the ones on my magical hit list. And when he got hit, he died. When Pharaoh got hit, he turned crazy. When Nature Boy got hit, he went to jail for life. When Rashad Jamal got hit, he went to jail for 15, 20 plus years. When Brother Polite got hit, he completely came to ruins. When Dr. Umar got hit, he got exposed for being the beggar fraud that he is. Who else came against me that fell? There had some smaller fish that came against me and failed too, and fell as well, but those were the big fish. Ralph Waters, Infinite Waters Diving Deep. He got 1 million followers. It can't even get 5,000 views. He can't even get 3,000 views for that matter. They all had they've all come at me in certain ways in this magic game. Yup. All of them that came at me, something negative happened to them. So the moral of the story is don't hate on people who doing good. Don't hate on people who doing the great mother's work. The great mother is the last one you want to hate on. You do better hating on Allah. You do better hating on Jesus. Yeah, they all got cult symbolism, but when I started making my noise, they tried to come against me, and when they tried to come against me, that's when a lot of them started to fall. I Ian visit the website. Oh, and where can I find your book? The book is on the website. The book is on the website. I just sold one of my books today. The book is on the website, or Amazon. You can go on Amazon. Go get the book off of Amazon. You feel me? Ian can't read. Go get my book on Amazon. All the link is in the description of this video. The link is in the description of this video. Make sure you get the money algorithms books. Make sure you get the love, sex, relationship algorithm books. Make sure whatever you need, just holler at High Megas. High Megas gonna take care of you. Until then, next time, peace.